The Shark Tank program is one of the most watched programs about business and entrepreneurship in the world. It features great successful professionals who started from scratch and today run gigantic companies around the world. And one of these professionals is Daymond John, a visionary businessman behind the creation of the clothing brand FUBU, focused on hip hop culture. Without a doubt, one of the most renowned and well known today. The success of the business is due to John's ability to adjust production costs to reduce the final price of the products, making them accessible and popular, which has made the brand earn more than $6 billion in its history. Thanks to his success in business, Daymond John is a renowned speaker to inspire and motivate people with similar life stories. That's exactly why we're going to show you 4 incredible golden tips that will inspire you to set up and manage your own business in the right and professional way. By knowing these tips, you can be sure that you'll be ahead of many professionals in the market and will stand out. 1. Never stop learning. Daymond John is a big advocate of continuous education, and he proves it with his own example. During the pandemic that the world recently faced, while many were trying to understand what was happening, he was immersed in online courses, mainly because he believes that in order to make informed decisions as an investor and entrepreneur, he needs to be up to date. As he himself said, "I need to know better what the cost of customer acquisition is these days. I need to make more informed decisions." So, he dives into everything he can find on internet marketing, digital conversion tactics, and more. What can we learn from this? Simple. Never stop learning. True entrepreneurs are always seeking knowledge. They understand that learning is an ongoing process and that there is always something new to discover. Therefore, take some time to update yourself, take courses, read books, and learn about the latest trends in your industry. This will make all the difference to your business in the long run. 2. Take care of your current customers before looking for new ones. This tip is essential, and many professionals end up failing here. Daymond John learned this lesson by observing successful professionals who built their companies and wealth over time. He noticed that these successful entrepreneurs always prioritize the customers they already have before going out to look for new ones. He explains that it is much more difficult and expensive to acquire new customers than to keep current ones satisfied. He gives the example of McDonald's, which has a strategy of increasing the order size of current customers instead of focusing only on winning over new consumers. What does this mean in practice? Before you spend time and money trying to attract new customers, take good care of the ones you already have. Listen to and understand their complaints, solve their problems, and make them feel valued. Keep in mind that satisfied customers will not only continue to buy from you, but will also become ambassadors for your brand, recommending your products and services to others. 3. Investigate the root of your failures. Daymond John is very honest about the mistakes he has made throughout his career, and he believes that this honesty is crucial to success. He constantly reevaluates his steps and tries to understand where he went wrong. In this way, he discovered that his failures usually happen for 3 main reasons. Lack of financial intelligence. In the beginning, it was the lack of financial intelligence. He did not understand well how to manage his money, and this led to many problems. Lack of depth. Once he overcame this barrier, he made the mistake of investing in many businesses without really understanding them in depth. Excessive ego. And finally, his ego also got in the way a lot. There were times when he thought that just because his name was associated with a business, it would be a guaranteed success. But the reality is that we all need to work hard, regardless of our name or status. With that, the lesson here is clear. Always be very honest with yourself. Recognize your limitations and be willing to learn from your mistakes. By doing so, you will be able to avoid making the same mistakes in the future and will be better prepared to face the challenges that arise along the way. 4. Understand what makes you successful. Daymond John has found that the most productive and insightful experiences he has had, both as a founder and as an investor, share a common theme: passion. He states, "If I don't truly love an idea, I don't spend time doing the homework to understand it, and I can't figure out who the best strategic partner is. I don't invest in people I don't have a strong passion for. It has to feel like Christmas every day when we discover a new way to operate the business. But what does that mean? The answer is do what you love, what you are truly passionate about. When you are passionate about what you do, work stops being a burden and becomes a source of joy and motivation. And this passion is reflected in everything you do. It drives you to always strive for the best, to find creative solutions, and to overcome obstacles more easily. So, before starting a new project or investing in a business, ask yourself, do I love this? Am I willing to dedicate my time and effort to see it grow? If the answer is yes, you are on the right path to success. This will last a long time throughout your journey, every day. Discovering your purpose is also essential to make your passion even truer and more solid. And if you still don't have a defined purpose, either personal or professional, we highly recommend working on this point, mainly because few people have this very clearly. And if you have your purpose very well defined, you can be sure that the chances of achieving your goals and results are very high indeed. Did you see how these lessons from Daymond John are very solid and valuable for all types of professionals and businesses? They certainly helped him achieve his results and reach the level he is at today. And it is no wonder that he is part of the Shark Tank team and continues to invest in great business ideas. These lessons are valuable not only for entrepreneurs, but for anyone who wants to achieve success in their professional and personal lives. So, never stop learning. Take good care of your customers, be honest with yourself, and do what you love, what you are passionate about. These are the keys to building a solid and prosperous business. And if you've made it this far, we'll show you a video that shows you everything you need to know before starting your own business, so you can prepare yourself well and focus on what matters. If you want to watch it, just click on this button above or the link in the description.
We hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to know more about how to set up and manage your own business, visit our YouTube channel where we have several videos about this subject. And if you liked it, share this video with your friends and family to help them too. Thanks, and see you next time.